Hello, and thank you for joining me tonight. I go by Lune INNATE, and this is a distance Reiki session dedicated to weight loss. I apologize for any background noises. I really wanted to record this tonight, and it just so happens that it's a Saturday night and it's kind of noisy, so forgive. This session, this focus has been requested several times, but right now, today, and of course you could use it at any point, but I find that when I'm recording the video, I like to do it at a good time that my energy is good, it works well with what's going on, and I feel that all incorporates into the actual Reiki session. So whether you're watching this, years years from now, if it's still there, my energy will be the same. The energy of the atmosphere will be the same for me, so it will be sent to you in accordance with what's going on right now. We are in Virgo, which is a very healthy sign. It's very down to earth. It's very good at setting goals for itself physically and meeting those goals. When we're speaking on weight loss, however, I'd like to completely eliminate that phrase, and I hope that you do as well. When we think of wanting to lose something, that doesn't really feel right. Releasing is what we want to do. We want to release the weight. We want to be allowing it to go. We don't want it to be like we lost it, therefore we need to find it again in some other way. Well, of course, we want to let go what's not serving us and bring in what does. The term loss, you could look at it for even when a loved one passes on, like I lost my mother, like that's just so much harder for me to say. It brings a whole turmoil of emotions to me when I say something like that, whereas saying my mother has passed on is kind of comfortable at this point. So I hope that you can play with those words, because words are very powerful. What you say to yourself, the thoughts you think are very powerful, and something that's like can make a big impact, like the butterfly effect kind of thing. So I'm going to be lighting a candle and dedicating it to this session. We're currently, like I said, in Virgo, but right now the new moon is coming, and this is a great time for release. This is a great time for letting go. Hence, wanting to record this session now. Using an incense match with cinnamon to get a little heat. So I'd like to dedicate this candle to the session, ask the flame to act as another means of carrying energy. If you have a candle that's burning, it would be a great time to focus on the candle and understand or envision how this energy is coming to you in another form as well, not just through the Reiki, but through the ether. And our intention is to release excess weight that we carry on our body, specifically physically, but absolutely included to burdens and other things that we're carrying around that are not serving us and that we would like to release. And we'd like to bring in love of self more so that we know that we deserve what we want, and the power to manifest through our mind, through our words, this ideal version of ourselves. Strong, fit, healthy. So we're going to be focusing primarily on the lower chakras for this. The root being one more so connected to our physical health and well-being. Our sacral being the joy center, which you'll see in like Buddha statues, the big Buddha belly. That typically is the joy Buddha. You know, he'll always be very jolly and smiling. So we want to work with that area. And the solar plexus, in terms of bringing action into, should we need it, into this weight release. Of course, we'll focus on the heart as well. It deals with self-love, and we need that love for ourselves to give ourselves that gift of the, you know, the ideal body or health or release. So I have a garnet, one of my favorite pieces of garnet. It's so little meteor looking. This is to work with the root chakra. We have a piece of crazy lace agate, which is one of my favorite stones that I never mention. This stone is very joyful and helps us to allow things to let us happy, to realize that we can find this joy in so many areas. We're not limited. And we want to transform. You know, we sometimes fill this joy center, create this joy center, and get, you know, I'll use the belly for this that we're talking about. And you can build up this wall around your body of excess weight, and the joy center will typically be where it goes first. You know, it's kind of the way our anatomy is for the most part. You know, not all of us, but a lot. And it's like superficial. It's like faking the joy almost. So I brought that out for that. I've got some citrine. I'm a little lost of words today. Citrine point to stimulate the solar plexus. The smoky quartz to help with release, pulling out negative energy or releasing the weight. I live by a baseball field, so if you hear screaming, that's what it is. No one's getting murdered or anything. And finally, this super beautiful rose quartz pump stone. For compassion, love of self, listening to your own needs. And I can't help but talk during this video. A lot of people seem to not like it, but I talk because it's important to me to share. So we're going to draw our symbols to initiate the Reiki session. I'm going to do a double symbols. These I'm just sending through time and space, but into your aura. Begin to go into your etheric body. Just start to make you feel very comfortable. Help you to release karma, this indebtment of weight. So now, as I send this Reiki to you, I'd like you to consider a few things and apply to your life what resonates with you, you think would be helpful. So I'm going to focus first on the root area. Just soothing this area, opening up the channel for things to really flow out and release. I'm going to focus on the bottom of your feet and see them, I don't want to say burning, but like as if you've just walked across hot coals and there's a lot of energy in your feet. It's almost like it's been opened up, and this weight, this burden, this protection that you might have formed around yourself that you don't need can just start to fall away through the bottoms of your feet into the earth to be made into something else. But when we talk about the root chakra, it's very much to do with safety and our physical health. So I just want to very much balance and charge this area so you know you're safe. You can release this weight, and it's not that you've taken off your armor. It's not that you've shed any aspect of your personality or your identity in such a way that now you're less than. It's taking it off, letting it go, and letting your true light shine through. Just going and flowing down your body from all different points. We focus on the sacral area, which is just a little below your belly button. We want to really activate this area, not overcharge it, but very much activate it so you are able to find joy in what, is not something that's hurting you or putting you in a place that you don't want to be at. But find joy in all sorts of things. Like you can really find joy in even the darkest of times. It might not be joy necessarily, but more of an appreciation, but it can turn into joy. I just watched Hermetic Kitten's recent video of her sharing a personal story. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And she shared a very dark story. Not like negative, but a personal thing that she had gone through. And from it, there was this beauty that came from it. It turns out to be this beautiful story. And that's kind of where we need to be. We need to be able to Even if something is dark, to find that light, to find the information. But I'm not talking solely about this either. I mean, finding joy in a book, in a walk, in the fact that you take care of yourself and nurture yourself well. And speaking on the root as well, it's all about taking care of ourselves. So you get to the solar plexus, which is a couple, maybe an inch below your rib cage in the center, kind of like the pit of your stomach. Just gonna focus a lot of energy here to really empower you, help you to create through action if need be, through will, personal will, but easily, not like, oh, I'm sticking to this, something. Just letting it take its course, so naturally and easily, allowing things to flow. Back to the sacral a little, nurturing yourself. Finding that joy in your health, in your ability to have this, the body that you want. Release the weight that you're ready to let go of. I should say you already have the body you want. It's just about shifting a little, releasing. Okay, now we get to the heart. And this is all about self-love. Listening and saying, my heart is telling me I'm ready to release this weight. My heart is telling me that I have a need, a personal need to release this weight. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to allow that to happen. I'm going to get out of my own way and allow this weight to fall off of me. Because I love myself. Because I don't need it as protection. I don't need it to make me happy. And I just let it go. And I feel so much better for doing so. Okay. Now, we're going to work a little on the third eye to help to manifest this body in the form that you would like it. And I don't mean this like, oh, you need to be super thin, you can't have any fat, like please, like I'm not about that. But we know what we want from our bodies. We know what level we want to be at. We know what's right for us. We know that. So, I'd like you to close your eyes and picture yourself. Picture yourself in your body in exactly the right form that you feel would be ideal for you. See yourself strong and healthy, eating well, treating yourself well with listening to what your body needs, treating yourself once in a while to things that are simply tasty. It's not that we want this ideal that we can't have something. We can have anything at any time. That's not the thing. That's not what it is. So see yourself, weight gone, muscles how you want them, and feel in your physical body all these changes that happened. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms, twist a little, roll your hips a little, flex your stomach muscles. Arch your back to be a little straighter. If you're artistically inclined or inspired, draw a little picture of this. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but draw this picture of yourself. The more you create in your mind how you are, this could be all kinds of things, but your body as well, the more that will carry forward, because it's going to be driven into your subconscious mind, and your body will take shape. If you tell yourself, I hate my stomach, you're going to keep hating it, and it's just going to get worse for you. No matter what it is, thighs or anything at all. Burden, if you want to take it back to the burden. I hate this burden, I'm always cursed by this burden, blah, blah, blah. It's not true, but your words are giving it power, and your words are creating. This is how you see yourself. You're creating it. So see yourself now in the most beautiful form. Feel how happy you are to be this way. And how easy it is to just let it go. When you talk about yourself, say nice things. Say how much you love your body and you appreciate it. How perfect it is, how capable, how strong, how flexible, powerful, in tune, intuitive. Give yourself these abilities. Allow them to come out. Don't stifle them. So take a deep, deep breath. And as you exhale, just feel all this weight releasing from you. You could feel it like a whoosh, or just slowly like honey rolling off your body. See yourself cast in this golden light of perfection. Your body is divine. Your mind is divine. Just hold this thought, hold this image, and accept nothing less. As you go about your day, when these negative thoughts might creep back in, or you compare yourself to someone else, reject that thought. See it, be aware. So be aware of these thoughts and reject them. See them in your mind and push them out. No, I reject that. I'm beautiful. I'm every moment forming into this ideal shape. And that's you. That is you. Identify with that. Be okay with the fact that you might have to give away some of your old clothes. Be okay with change. Be okay with this. Be comfortable and welcome it. Feel your golden aura fluffing up. It's big, soothing. And as I comb through it, just feel more of that release happening. Just rolling off your body. Down your arms, down your chest and stomach and back, from your neck, down your hips, legs, out the bottom of your feet. You make the best decisions to support this body. You have inspiration to do exactly what you need to do to release this weight. You shape your world in different ways as you shape yourself in different ways. So I'm going to put my hands on your heart one more time to fill this space with endless love. You already have it there, but I'm just sending more. Your care and compassion and love for yourself and your ability to listen to your own needs and say no to the things that don't support you. We have to do that sometimes. Just feel it all surround you and fill your aura with this love. I hope that this session has been helpful and served you in some way. I'm very honored to connect with you, and I thank you so very much for your love and support as always. From the bottom of my heart, namaste.